Hello friends, this is your daily video for your second day of class, July 2. I am pre-recording this, so if something major happened in the world that I'm not talking about, it's because I am in Seattle currently, hopefully. So let's take a look at this daily agenda. As you see, every day you're going to have your homework up here. So this isn't anything extra you have to do, but this is how you have prepared for day 2. So that would have been your Start Here module. Today is when we're really going to get into perusal. I know in your Start Here module you went ahead and did your training in perusal to get familiar with the platform. Today, you are being introduced to your annotation assignment guidelines, and these are going to be true. This will be the same process you use to annotate every single chapter of the book throughout. So I think I've included them in each of your assignments, but here they are. So you want to read it very carefully this first time. It talks a little bit about why we are doing annotation and what I hope it will accomplish in our class. And then it gives you some tips like start by reading. I guess that's pretty self-explanatory. But anyway, it walks you through how to annotate. This is a hot link. It will take you to a resource if you want. But it gives you some hot tips on annotation. And then again, it talks here, it gives you a link to the criteria that Perusal will be using when evaluating the comments. And even though Perusal will score them, I will go through also and verify and take a look at them before those grades get released. But if you look here, this is really important. I'm expecting you throughout the semester, throughout our course, each time you do an annotation chapter that you write at least 4 annotations. Okay, so get that locked in your brain, 4 annotations. And here, again, this is the criteria that you were introduced to in your perusal orientation. You want those annotations not only to provide information, of course, directly from the reading and within the context of our course, or images, but also that adds an insight which connects to another idea in the course or to society, to another student's comments, to another topic, or asks a question. And please look here, at least one of those 4 annotations should directly engage some idea, theme, or concept from the chapter that you're reading. So you'll want to choose, so I think in the first one, modernism will be one of the options. You're going to definitely want to make sure that you are engaging one of those new terms that you're learning, or themes or concepts, with one of your comments. Okay, then it's going to say read and annotate 1.1 modernism. There's a link here. There's also a link in your module, but you can link directly from here. If you click, what should happen is it's going to redirect you right into perusal, and you'll be ready to go. There's your first chapter. You will see here in Perusal, I've uploaded those same assignment guidelines that you just looked at, but also there are comments here that I have made that just gives you some things to think about. As I was reading the chapter, I wanted to do some annotations to interact a bit, so it felt like I was reading right there with you. Then, let's go back. That is your homework for the day. I've given you another online learning tip with a 5-point extra credit bonus. Take a look here. Also, this one cracks me up, this meme. And then here, you want to start. Today is a light homework day, so I absolutely will suggest down in the looking ahead area, I will try to remind you of kind of the bigger overarching projects that you'll be working on, which I know we talked about in that intro video. But your first check-in for your digital scrapbook project, which is one of your big course course-long projects is the first check-in is July 10th. So here's your digital scrapbook assignment. So you'll want to, again, revisit this assignment to know exactly what you're doing. This is, again, one of your big points for the semester and something that you're going to continue to work on all summer or all month. So it'll just go through and talk about the assignment. You're going to be creating a digital scrapbook, and then here are the different elements that you will include in that scrapbook. You have a lot of different options of how you want to build it depending on what tools you like online. It could be as easy as in Google Slides if you wanted to build a scrapbook, or if you use Canva, you can use an education account that gets you it gets you access to quite a bit of resources, not everything, but some. Microsoft Sway is pretty cool, and that would be a fun thing to build. And if you use Microsoft Sway, that is included in your 365 suite, so you would just click there, you would go and sign in using your IWU credentials. I'm trying to think of there's tons of website tools, blog tools. You could do a Google search for digital scrapbook and kind of take a look at that genre if this is unfamiliar to you. But anyway, of course, send me any questions that you might have. But you'll want to at least start thinking so that you are ready for that check-in next week, whether probably having your tool picked out and some parts of it done. Again, here too is the rubric that I'll be using to grade that. And that is it for today. I hope you have a fabulous day and have fun with your first interaction with our textbook, and let me know how it's going.